My name is Alif Mahendra, my student number 229 from class C. Today I will make a making video, and then I will explain about poem by Langston Hughes. The poem is named Let America Be America Again. Okay, first introduction. I want to describe about him a little bit. The name is James Maker Langston Hughes. He was born February 1901 and he died 22 May 1967. He is an American poet, social activist, novelist, playwright, and columnist from Joplin, Missouri. One of the earliest innovators of a new literary art form called jazz poetry. Hughes is best known as the leader of the Harlem Renaissance. He famously wrote about the Negro in the hit period, later paraphrased as when Harlem was in vogue. Growing up in a Midwestern town, Hughes became a life writer at early age. He moved to New York as a young man, where he made a career. He graduated from high school in Cleveland, and he wrote a profound weekly column in the leading black newspaper, the Chicago Defender. Next, this poem I want to explain. Let America Be America Again. This is the poem. I just show the image because it's too long. And then the element of poem. I'm so interested the three elements: mood, metaphor, and line by line. The first is mood. The meaning of Let America Be America Again focus on the idea of American dream and how for many achieving freedom, equality, and happiness summed up in the dream is almost impossible. And the function is to support a heard and a felt appeal. The speaker must bring the reader in through dark times, through his story, to explain why the dream needs to be revealed. In the poem outlines the reason why America has gone or never exists, but still can, for the poor, oppressed, and oppressed. The reality of everyday life makes dreams a cruel illusion. The reason behind on this poem to explore the dark areas of life, exploit for example, and describe the unique struggle of the poor that shaped America, both black and white. Next, a metaphor. The metaphor is used throughout the poem to highlight the speaker's commentary about the American dream. In the first stanza, the speaker uses metaphor when comparing America to the pioneer on the plain, seeking newfound freedom. This opening metaphor establishes the importance of the pioneer figure in American culture and suggests that the pioneer's trailblazing spirit lies at the heart of the American dream. This metaphor continues to develop into the next stanza, likening America to the dream, the dreamer's dream, which serves as a direct reference to the American dreams. In this way, the speaker expresses hope that America will one day embody the ideals that have so far remained captive in American cultural imagination. As the speaker's commentary becomes increasingly critical of America's failure to live up to its ideals. The metaphorical language within the poem also assumes a more pessimistic. Lines 17 and 18 contain highly symbolic metaphor. I will example. This is an example of metaphor. The next, line by line. This whole poem is a crying out, a passionate play for America to reestablish the dream. It is a kind of personal hymn, a lyrical speech to freedom and equality. To enable that player to be heard and felt, the speaker has to take the reader through some dark times, through his story, to explain just why that dream needs to live again. This line 1 until 4. Alternating rhyme, repetition, and alliteration are all at play in the first stanza, almost a song lyric. It is recall the old America to be brought back to live again, to be revived. Note the mention of the pioneer, those first seekers of freedoms, who with tremendous will and effort established themselves a home against all the odds. Line 5. Almost as an aside, but highly significant, the single line is parenthesis reveals that for the speaker, America as an ideal just hasn't happened. For him, this romantic notion of the American dream never has been. Line 6 until 9. The second lyrical quatrain, with similar rhyme pattern, places stronger emphasis on the dream, the original vision people had for the USA, one of love and equality. There would be no feudal system in place, no dictatorships, everyone would be equal. Not the contrast on the language used here. There is a dream and love of those who will be equal against those who will connive, shame, and crush. Line 10. Another line in parentheses, as if the speaker is quietly asserting this inner voice, again making the point that this America hasn't existed for him, implying that he is far from the dream. He is too poised to say the least. Next, lines 11 until 14. The third quatrain, with alternating rhyme for familiarity, highlight the author ideals, the dressing up of liberty merely for show. With its pony, patriotism, the capital L reinforces the idea this could be the Statue of Liberty, the famous icon, based on a Goethe, who hold the Declaration of Independence in one hand and the torch in the other. broken chains lie at her feet. The play continues to make the dream possible, to make it manifest in opportunity and equality. For all, the suggestion that equality could be in the air people breathe means that equality should be a nature given, part of the fabric that keeps us all alive, sharing the common air. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.